Well, hello people. This is Reamer Larkus, and it's time for today's episode on enlightening the folks. So, I won't even get into the blue, because apparently nobody reads the tutorials, I'll have to do everything from scratch. So, first off, we're going to build a new rocket. So this here is the build menu, the usual thing. And I suppose we'll start with a basic rocket. A capsule with a coupler, a 510 fuel tank, and a broadsword coupler, a 1010 fuel tank, and a RB-48, and can we get the parachutes. So now that this has basically been outfitted, it has enough delta V which is, by the way, is change of velocity to get into outer space. So we're going to launch this and see if it works. Simple enough. Launch an engine, and we have liftoff. And now we will immediately, because this is 120, begin to turn to increase horizontal velocity as we increase vertical velocity. And as we continue going up, we will keep increasing the tilt of the rocket till we get to 180 degrees. Well, 90 degrees from vertical, heading counterclockwise. I mean, as soon as we get to, and see, if we shot fast enough, we should be able to easily get above 30 kilometers. Now, the apogee in relation to Earth, Apple Sol, Apple Balloon, Apple whatever, is basically the furthest point in orbit away from the body. And now, the periapsis is the opposite, the closest point to a body as your orbit. Now, eccentricity is an important factor in orbits. Eccentricity, basically, and in the case of eccentricity, is E, which is the medical formula for eccentricity. You can see here, it's Google math terms if you don't understand what I'm talking about. But yeah, circle, elongated circle, but a circle nonetheless. And so see here, we think we had a high enough. That's just not vertical velocity. It's also horizontal velocity. Now you can see here we have an eccentricity 0.03 with an apoapsis of 58.4 kilometers and a periapsis of 8.9 kilometers. And as we get to this parabolic shape, this object here, which I do believe is the first stage, it's not like a space program where drag physics are interesting enough, but otherwise, yeah. Now here's a probe. I'm tending to Venus. This here is a man. This here is a station. This is station Alpha Beta. This is my railway station. You can see here that these orbits are pretty much circular, which that means I have less than 0.10 eccentricity. 9 times that diameter, approximately, is the moon, which is a sideways probe. The other one is a lander I screwed over because apparently I forgot that the landing tanks and a parachute and a coupler. So, for eccentricity, you get larger shapes. Most likely, you'll get a very large oval. Now, in terms of in three-dimensional physics, your best bet in doing a plane change, by increasing your not eccentricity, basically increasing your angle to eventually get far enough away, you'll escape the velocity of Sol. Now, sadly, this is not. I think this might have just enough delta V to get us out of the Earth's sphere of influence, but I won't test it. Now, the best bet, and simply just burn retrograde, check the map, make sure you know what you're doing, and the orbit shrinks, and then there you go. 15 kilometers, drag will be high enough where you'll start slowing down. So what I want to do is, if I want to get really crazy, I can simply you can still technically do suicide burns over atmospheric planets, but you have to have enough delta V where you won't hit the atmosphere, which would you need to have. I do believe what I want to do is I want to do that, and you can probably see here that the parallax is about 14.7 kilometers there. The atmosphere about 1,715 kilometers per second, 15 meters, 1.7 kilometers per second. Float stage is your partial deployment and your full deployment. Partial deployment can only occur. I can easily just find my engines here and basically slow myself down enough to where if I want to land here, I can simply, well, maybe not well, but in this case, I have those. Because I, as a noob, have officially do not care enough about time warps. And so now we'll just hear and watch this light finally hits terminal velocity where your speed will decrease due to drag and whatnot. Well, I think it's mostly just down because that's where you're heading most. I would fall in 455 meters. And I really rather just delay this. I could easily just do this. Now we're only 1,200 meters up, so we can just sit here and just watch as we slightly slower, slightly less quickly fall to the Earth's atmosphere. Now I can easily deploy this at around 500 meters, which I will most certainly be doing because it's stupid if you don't do that. So, funny for about 0.1 meters per second squared, which is the acceleration we're doing right now. And at 500 meters, I'll deploy this at, and now fully deployed. We're now still down to around 5.6 meters per second. Well, about that much, anyways. And now as we keep going through the lower parts of the atmosphere, about like 200 meters above the ground, we will be slowed down to about 5.5 meters per second as we approach the surface. 30 meters up. We're heading, our horizontal velocity is pretty slow. In fact, there's like none. No, we're just relying on vertical velocity as the parachute as we descend to the atmosphere. Now, I can easily just drop the stage at around 250, and I will do so now. And now you can just watch as the part falls away and hits the ground a little over. Wow, I was surprised. The engine went boom first and then the rest of it. So now we just have this capsule, which is like less massive. I think those were what, 2-1? Was like what? Just one decoupler, one 5-ton fuel tank, which was actually 4.4. This is basically just half a ton now. Because it's empty. And a 2-ton engine. Yeah, and it's again like what, 7, 8. 10 meters per second, because as far as I can tell, you accelerate at a 9.8 meters per second square is the acceleration due to gravity on Earth. Exactly that, because that's always stuff harder. So you can see here we're decelerating at about 0.05, 0.09, 0.01 meters per second squared. And now we'll easily hit the surface at 3.7 meters per second, and there you go. We officially have reached the Earth orbit and the Kármán line. Kármán line is something not everybody keeps on, but that'll be something I'll explain later. And then we complete this mission, and then there we're done. And I do believe this is my first live stream, and I have no clue how long I've been doing this for. Oh, it's only been 14 minutes. Lols. Well, yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, I kind of noticed. Yeah, well, I know that. Whatever, anyways. Anything else? Should I do anything else? Should I really do anything else? I'm enjoying this quick because this is really dick. Yep, fine. I might as well show you how to talk to. And now it's basically building an orbital vehicle. Now we can easily just begin our next part of the phrase. Now we begin building a probe because nobody wants to build an vehicle, or as such. Mercury, he says. Sweet. Oh. Excellent. That brings us to our very important part, aerobraking. So as I build this rocket, which shouldn't be too much, just basically, I'm not even gonna land. I could land this. I probably will, in fact. 2 landing legs, of the what you call it. I don't care anymore because Mercury is pretty high velocity, about 8.6 meters per second squared. Like 8 times the amount of the moon has is like 1.62. So Mercury is pretty dense because it's small and it's pretty small. So now we will make the decoupler. And now basically because I'm lazy, I won't even add any batteries because I really don't to the point because the probes don't cost battery power. Thanks for that stuff. Make your probes cost battery power because now it's the point of making me bring electricity along. Until then, I will refuse to bring any power sources along because they waste fuel. Well, they waste weight as well. And so you do so, because what's the point? I don't even have that. So basically, here's my antenna setup. A 421. I could even do an 8421, but I really rather that, because it just looks like red, so it looks stupid. There's that. No RCS needed. No docking ports. No wheels. And now we continue, because there's not even needed for a parachute, because, well, it's an LSV, it's an airless vacuum. So basically, large parts, utility, basic, because I'm not going to use it. Well, maybe I'll use it for large parts. There is my RB48, my broadsword, and the RB. Now here is a second stage, the stage I'm actually going to be using to get in the space with. Well, and then I'll just do something stupid. I'll go use large parts. Here is 5-ton shaped adapter, because I think it's stupid, but my opinion is dumb. Then there's this, and then one of these. Well, no, just one of those and two of these. A huge fucking engine, 1380 newtons. A separator next. Side separators, side steps down here for ease of access. Now I begin building a smaller, much more versatile side boosters. About 10 tons worth of liquid fuel in these here, and about 15, 20, 25 tons, actually 29.5 tons here, plus another 15 tons there, plus another 5 tons there. And then these will just be standard RB48s, plus some cones for aerodynamic reasons, because yes, even here, aerodynamics is important. And then, because aerodynamics is so important, I'll have to do something interesting. I'll have to make a fairing. Now, fairings are fun and can be fun. Can be, I mean. Top the extender, and now we just go down a couple of notches, and we'll probably just land like right before the. I can easily just move that and then add this here. Nope, I need to go down one. Now add one of these. There you go. Easy done, easy fine. I refuse to charge my phone because I'm a doof. And I'm going to Mercury first, so I'll charge my phone later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 seconds. Or whatever. I'm not counting. 3 engines on, 100%, and just enough thrust to get us off the ground. It would have been better if I had chosen a couple of Falcons, but I decided to seal with a couple of RB48s and a... No, while it seems that these engines... the boosters should run out beforehand, but they probably won't. In fact, it seems they're going at the same rate, due to the fact that the consumption of the Falcon is like lots more than the consumption on the RB48. Go up a bit, and as soon as I hit like 10,000, I'll probably just start turning. No, just do that now. Turn a bit, and then continue boost. And then as soon as I hit like 15,000 apoapsis, I'll turn again, and continue turning until I feel like where I feel like I'm doing is what I'm doing right. Which this is like 16,000 times. I'll ask what he said later. And there you go. Simply eccentricity. It's 40. Holy crap! 48 kilometer apoapsis. Dang. Anyway, now we'll just head horizontal as we continue increasing in our velocities. I'm lazy, and thank God my boosters were far back enough where they didn't get hit. So now we continue moving forward at a 61, 62, 63. Carbon line, 30 kilometers. Easy done. And because I'm lazy, I'll just simply do what I feel like doing most. Turn down. Now, technically, it's kind of hard doing this without having a freaking maneuver node, because this is what you call, or advanced orbital mechanics, say the wiki page. Basically, this will basically move your orbit to the left, and that's what we're doing. So we're burning this way, and then burning those, and then those will be gone relatively shortly. Now, simple. I can just check that all in one state. I don't even need to check the boosters. And then I can just check this. Well, no, I don't need to check that. Now here you go. Here is our Mercury probe. Here is our Venus / Mercury probe because we're doing a Venus flyby to slow down. Oh, what am I doing? I just need to still. All I need to do is I need to hit. I'll just keep hitting prograde instead. Prograde markers are better. And you can see here that my eccentricity is already like 0.3, which is good because now I'm like at least a half circle. And I'm going to say before you need a thing below 0.5, I was wrong. You need at least a thing below 0.1 before you can actually be considered a circle. Or in this case, a 0.2 would be obviously something looking at for Earth. So you need at least a 0.1 or below to be considered a circular orbit. Or an orbit at all, because apparently all orbits are circular. Lower Earth orbits are circular. Now we've made our orbits. Now we gotta do something dumb. Now we have to late for launch vehicle, and yeah, it's good enough. I like the eccentricity as it is. Map, that's physics mode. Map mode. Zooming all the way out of Earth's sphere of influence. Oh, look, I forgot. That was already going to Venus. In fact, yeah, it was already going to Venus. So will I reach Mercury before I reach Venus? Am I still in the Venus sphere of influence? Am I? If I'm not, then fuck. Am I even in Mars's? No, I'm not. My Mercury's. What? No. What? Oh, no, I switched wrong. I probably could still technically launch. So am I still in, let me see, so am I in Mercury's? Actually, no, Venus. Actually, yes. In fact, I think my launch is just outside of her date. So my best bet is simply just waiting for the Venus. Can I still technically go do Venus? Yeah, but I really just wait for Mercury to show up. So I'll go to Venus anyways. Not gonna cost me anything. And I gotta go to the other side a little bit. Another 6 minutes waiting. So many people are usually don't teach it. It's best to burn before you reach your launch window. The white thing in orbit is best to burn beforehand. Easily allows you to make things like corrections and stuff. So now you can see here we are increasing our apoapsis. And not very much either, but as we continue outwards, our apoapsis will increase exponentially due to the orbit effect, which will be explained in the next video or something like that. I'll probably do a video on it. This is basically a general video explaining what the heck I'm doing, because sometimes I have no clue. And if this was like, yeah, I apologize, but it's because I have this on 30 FPS and not 60 FPS, which is what the game is playing at, so I'll fix that later. Or, I don't know, or care at this point. Just let me know in the comments if my thing is laggy or whatnot. According to my friend, it is very laggy. Try and merge how they play it. I have no clue what he means. I assume it's French, but I don't know. See, now you can see the bus is like 1,600 kilometers and climbing. My velocity is going nearly 2.2 kilometers a second and increasing. If I was dumb enough, but I'm not dumb. I'm just smart. Moon orbit 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, and we have achieved, slow down a bit, or in fact a lot. Because, yeah, it's gonna be a bitch. Huh, actually not that hard. No, and yes, your streams are not lagging. I was referring to my streams. Are they still laggy? And let's see here if I can actually get my ass in orbit. You can see you're burning. Oh, good. I actually got there. I probably arrived slightly after. I was really lucky alive. Like, if if I'm really lucky, I'll arrive right after. I'm good. Yeah, thank you about that, and thank you, NES program. Shout out to him. He's the guy who's actually watching this. One of them, anyways. So let's see when the Venus is circular influence, which, by the way, is actually not that big because the sun is infinite. Because you know why? Because it's the sun. So now, as we slow our thing down to like 2.2%, we shall see if we can actually get an encounter. Or, figures. There's a point where I don't care. Because I'm using the hotel data and not actually my own Wi-Fi, because I'm a nerd. Let me see here. How did we get an encounter, or is it still too dumb? No, but we're about to get an encounter. Or maybe I have to, if I can get any closer than that, oh, never mind, we have an encounter. And good news is, because we're going the right way, we can easily adjust this to make ourselves, okay, going this way will increase your orbit, and I'm going to do the opposite, I'm going to go the other way, so I'll increase this, go around, and there we go. Now, when I get there, because my first probe is actually a Venus probe, the second probe will be a Mercury lander. I'm not going to explain it, complicated mathematics, because I don't feel like doing so. So now, this is, I think it was on several days behind my first probe. In fact, my first probe is actually slightly ahead of orbit, because this one, switching to this one, yeah, this one, which is fully decked out in Venus exploration crap, will get there before I will. In fact, we'll get there at least 20 days, approximately. I do not know. I will not tell you, because I have no clue. So now we will skip ahead ridiculously fast, because this one, well, no, because I feel like I'm done. Because who doesn't want to get that solar orbit crap? You can see here that what I'm at. This is this probe, and this is the other probe, Alpha and Beta. We'll call them Alpha here. We'll get to Venus first. And this is on probe, so basically why it's got a solar panel but no batteries, because it doesn't need batteries, because it's Venus. So now we will basically skip in time to where the first probe will hit the circle of influence. And because I'm just an idiot, I do not want to miss this opportunity. And you can see here that this, like I said, reduced my orbit. Like, in fact, if I'm lucky enough, I can even use this to create a Mercury encounter. This is not what this probe is for. This probe is to do one thing. First of all, it's to air brake in Venus' atmosphere, which is really good, actually. Because, my God, my freaking perhaps is ridiculously high. It's 720 kilometers up. That's pretty large. Because if we want to do an air brake maneuver, we're best breaking it perhaps down to like 28, 30 kilometers. Because, you know, that's what we need to do. So now I will simply just use the right angle trick in orbits. There's a proper name for it. Look at the Duke Kerbal Space Program. And then I can simply just lower this perhaps down. Because I'm not looking to get in orbit. Well, I probably will. And I still think 700 kilometers is too high. 200 kilometers, 100 kilometers, and in fact, there we go. 92 kilometers. But do I honestly want to? Might as well. It's pretty thick atmosphere. I can easily manage to get out of it. Perhaps this is now 30 kilometers. Nine, 28. There we go. 28 kilometers. It's just enough in the atmosphere. Well, it'll take me more than 2 orbits to collapse. And then hopefully, when this is orbiting there. And now while that's doing that, that should be there in, oh yeah, a few days, easily. So we simply just wait for this to do something. See, first orbit is doing that. The second orbit is actually getting slightly further out. And we'll actually get a slightly smaller orbit. Anyway, let's get to Venus. Go faster. 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 Not too fast. And I got to Venus like many 8 days before the other one. Now we're at about 400 kilometers up. And I want to steal some days away, so we can just ignore that one for now. Now, as I get closer, my velocity will increase because gravity, hot, closer velocity. Now, as you can see here, 200 kilometers, 100 kilometers, 50, 30 kilometers. Now, I've officially hit Venus' atmosphere. Now, what I want to do is I want to get as much drag as possible. And then I just realized that drag would make no sense because I'm already 30 kilometers in. Okay, you can easily see that my eccentricity is dropping. Holy crap. I misjudged this a lot. Am I burning my engine? No. Good news is, my purposes won't go below 27.4 kilometers. Now, I do not want my orbit to go below that either. And that might be, oh my god, I'm doing, yep. I do believe I burned myself. Well, no, I didn't. I should begin increasing altitude because I did not go too far with the opening atmosphere. You see, I'll easily begin regaining altitude. I still got myself enough where I got myself a nice 80 kilometer orbit. And then I realized how stupid I feel. I do not want to land on this planet. Oh crap, I have to do this. Bring this all the way up. Screw this, I refuse to land on this tongue of rock. Okay, where is that? Where's it at? Shit. Come on. Yep, I refuse to die. No, you can make a joke about the lake, I really don't care. I'll notice it too, because apparently it's lagging and I don't know why. Good news is, I'm not too far down, but my problem is my perhaps this is too low. Shoot, yep, I'm screwed. yeah, Mercury. Yeah, I did that about right. I'm using this to get me a Mercury, thing. Now what I want to do is I want to shift this. What? No, actually, no, I want to bring it away. And sadly, I completely forgot about, about OCS. What? No, I don't want to do this. I want to, let's see if I can bring them, backwards. I could technically get into orbit, but I'd rather just wait till I'm on the receiving end of Venus's love. And yep, I do believe I just crashed my Venera 1 probe into Venus, and that is a sad day in history. Plus a bunch of Venus, and I'm on the way up, so I can do whatever I want now, and it doesn't matter. So now, let's see if I can get myself an encounter without having to resort to orbiting. Oh, I gotta turn off warp. And we're still waiting, and so turn the engine off, save my fuel, get into orbit, leave Venus's. If you have influence, that is annoying, because now it really doesn't tell me anything. And when's my next Venus encounter, actually? Actually, not that far ahead. see about getting a mercury encounter soon enough. Okay, this is probably a good idea. Do this here, push sideways, and then get me that encounter. Oh great, it's 5%. Well folks, I'm gonna have to cut this here. I'll remind myself to charge my phone next time. And this has been Josh. This has been Remote Lucas, and I'll see you guys next time.